Hello there YouTube, this is Tall155, and for my first voiceover video, I'm going to be doing a quick series on, well actually maybe not so quick, depending on how it's received. I'll be doing a series on the new features in Kerbal Space Program 1.0. Now, I don't know how many of you are familiar with the game already, but I've been playing it for about a year and a half, and to be honest, it's one of the coolest games out there, and its price tag matches its coolness. So if you're if you're really interested in space games like this, I just watch videos and make a decision, because it's a pretty cool game. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just call this 1.0 career mode show. Whoops, not okay. 1.0 career mode showcase. I'm gonna be using the world record flag, because we are going to be breaking some records here. Let's go ahead and max out re-entry heating and start off with 90 science to ease the early progression in the game, because 90 science, there we go, because the biome hopping on Kerbin is really no fun. Alright, let's go ahead and start this. Alright, thanks Gene Kerman, I think we've got this. Alright, so let's go ahead and accept some early contracts, like launching our first vessel and gathering scientific data from Kerbin. And we can go ahead and purchase some of these tech nodes on the early levels of the tree, because, because we can now purchase them. Because we gave ourselves 90 science to begin with. Now, you can now see the whole tree in career mode, and from what I've heard, modders will have an easy time of customizing the tree. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and launch our first rocket. So, we're going to go to the VAB, and we're going to tell Werner von Kerbin that we've got this. Let's place on a command pod, and we'll go ahead and launch with a parachute, because parachutes are lovely things. And we'll add a heat shield to the bottom. And we'll just go ahead and put on some of the pretty amazing Hammer RT10 boosters. Old users will notice that now has a nickname of the Hammer. Perhaps it's, I don't know, maybe it's unintentional. Perhaps it's unintentional advertising for the Marvel Avengers movie that's coming out soon. Who knows? The Hammer. Never mind, that's stupid. Anyway, sorry. I babble a lot. You will encounter my random comments. All right, let's just go ahead and call this Rocket 1, and I'm gonna go ahead and call it the Kerbal Killer, because it's like saying break a leg before a theater production. It brings good luck, despite being, you know, kind of saying the opposite. We don't want to kill any Kerbals, so we're going to call it the Kerbal Killer. That makes a lot of sense. So, we're going to go ahead and launch this rocket, because it looks pretty sweet, and at the same time, pretty not sweet. I don't know, how much do these cost? I guess I could flip those around and put those on top, since I don't have any aerodynamic nose cones yet. Oh, that's not at all remotely useful. Okay. Don't know why I even bothered looking at that. Anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and launch this rocket. So, max out throttle, turn on SAS. The new aerodynamics model, from what I've experienced, is pretty dangerous, so be on your guard. T-minus 10, 9, 8, forget it, just go to 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're going to start moving off to the side immediately, because with the new physics loading range in the atmosphere, we do not want to shatter our launch pad by dropping boosters on it. Woo! We're getting some heat! Whew, that was close. Woo! And we're going to travel upwards with our heat shield facing up. We didn't wear it away. Hopefully we don't have too much heat. Alright, that wasn't too bad for first launch. We're going up to about 30,000 meters. Not bad. When we reach our cruising altitude, you'll be allowed to use your electronic devices. Alright. Not bad. Not bad for first launch. Hey, Jeb? Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Jeb who's piloting this. I put Valentina in the pilot seat, because Valentina is the first female veteran Kerbal in the game. You'll notice that the speed and altitude and record contracts, which were accepted automatically, are building up some nice cash for the early game. Oops. And let's time accelerate. Okay, yeah. I'm doing a very good job of spinning this completely out of control. Yeah, Valentina's probably getting dizzy. Except that she, like Jeb, will always smile. Oh, I heard that. Yeah, again, with the enhanced physics loading range, you'll see that the rocket debris doesn't just explode when it hits. Well, it doesn't just vanish when it hits 2,000 meters or so. It's about to hit the. There we go. All right. Well, we should probably open a parachute because at this point, we're going to encounter some rough turbulence. Put your tray tables in an upright position. All right. I'll probably edit out a bit of this because it's a long way down, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Because we just had a successful first flight so far. You know, we could still have catastrophic failure at the last moment, but you know, that doesn't matter. You'll also notice that our heat shield has been worn away a little bit. We didn't quite re-enter. We kind of went up high and came down fast. So, but we've used up a bit of the ablator on our heat shield. Alright, we have splashdown. So I'm gonna EVA Valentina to get us some science. That sweet science. Take data, board, and then get another crew report. Not bad for a first flight. Okay, we've got 10 science or so, plus whatever we earned from contracts. So that's 83 science. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I think that was pretty good and successful. 112,000 funds, 83 science, not bad. And we got our contract for recovering our data, our scientific data. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and accept some more contracts. Orbit Kerbin and escape the atmosphere. And we, as I've mentioned, we've already got some automatically accepted speed record and speed, distance, and altitude records. I do not know why I just entered the SPH. Anyway, yeah, I think that's pretty good for now. So let's go ahead and enter this amazing place here, spend some science and some money, and unlock some more nodes. We need another 1.7 science to get our basic science node. So I'm actually gonna do a really, really quick mission. I'm not even gonna launch this, but I'm gonna take Valentina out of the capsule and have her do an EVA report here, and then do a crew report here, just for some quick science to boost us up over that last couple science for that node. So that'll give us access to a couple new parts before we begin our next mission, which will actually be only our second flight. So now we have a thermometer, which will be very useful for judging heat on re-entry. We've got an advanced comms, we've got battery pack, and we've got a probe. So this should actually be pretty good. Alright, let's see. I think it's time to launch another vessel.